Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and okay, so it's time for another Sudsy recap, and I just watched Vanderpump Rules, this past week's episode. Okay, so it was very, very touching the way that, because excuse me, let's be real, there's no gay people on the show at all, but they were all so moved and hurt by what had happened in Orlando. I remember I went to Gay Pride actually in Los Angeles, and I never go to Pride. I'm proud, but I every day is Gay Pride for me, honey, right? But this year I felt like I have to go out there. I have to go to Gay Pride. So I went there this year, even though after all this craziness in Orlando, but I just felt like I'm gay. I need to be there. I need to support, right? But these people, they didn't have to, and they all showed up, and Tom Sandoval burst out in tears, and Stassi was crying, and Katie was holding back tears, and the thing about all of that is that it might have looked from the commercials that they were showing, it might have looked really disingenuous, but when you watch the episode, you see that they were really hurt, and it was so touching, and it kind of made me cry. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I cried at an episode of Vanderpump Rules. That's pathetic, right? I'm sorry. I can't help it though. It was so. And when Lisa gave her speech at the end about how we're going to come together and, we're not going to let them win. I'm just, it was horrible. It was bad. It was really bad. It was bad for me that I looked like an idiot, but whatever. I thought it was great. And when Jax is like, you've got bigger balls than we do, I want to be like, yes, yes. But she was really sweet at that point. She was like, you'll find yours. That is so nice. Everything was just about that. It's just wonderful. It really is fantastic. Anyways. Okay. James Kennedy. Wait, before we go back into James Kennedy, I found out while watching this episode that Phil LaBelle is her publicist. I didn't even know that. Phil, hello, if you're watching, let me know. I'd love to do a Sudsy special with Lisa Vanderpump. We could talk Pump Rules, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, her restaurants, her past on music videos when she was a video vixen. Living in France. We could even talk pop culture, and she's British. How funny though, if I did get an interview with Lisa Vanderpump, how funny would it be that my first two specials would be both with British people? Isn't that funny? Anyways, but yeah, I would love that, Phil, so hook a sister up. I've known Phil LaBelle for years, because I've been going to White Party for 11 years. He actually had me do an on-camera interview for White Party last year. And it was funny because the lady, the interviewer was like, what do you think of this year's theme, Gay of Thrones? Because that was the theme last year. I was like, I don't give a crap about I was like, I don't really care about the theme. It is what it is. White Party is the theme to me. But what I'm most excited about is Erika Jane. I can't wait to see Erika Jane. Because she was performing at the Tea Dance last year. So, and FYI, incredible. She is so good. She's incredible. But anyways, so, yeah. Phil, give me a call. Hook me up. I would love that. I'll come out to Los Angeles to shoot an interview with Lisa Vanderpump on the weekend sometime. Absolutely. She doesn't have to come to Vegas. Although if she wants to come to Vegas, I live right next door to her former neighbor, Adrienne Malouf's old casino, The Palms. Okay, wait, let's talk about that for a second. Why is it that when Brandy, okay, and I know I'm changing shows here just real quick, but as you saw in my last episode, I was talking about how, on my last episode of Sudsy Recap, I went back and forth between all the soaps, right? So now I'm going to go to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Why was it that when Brandy said, God, she acts like she owns the Palms, she only owns 5%. and it's her family. Well, and everyone was like, I can't believe you would say that out loud and on camera, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, bitch, everybody here in Las Vegas knows that. Like, that was not new news when Brandy said it. Everybody in Las Vegas, if you had asked me, and I just worked in the gaming industry, but I didn't work for the Palms, but I could have told you, oh yeah, the Maloofs, they sold everything but like 5%. And since then, they've since sold the whole thing, and now the Stations Casinos owns it. But, I mean, it's still a little bit silly to think that that was such a big deal. And even if it was, even if nobody knew, big deal. It's a fucking business opening. That's like, someone saying, oh, well, Bill Gates only owns like 5% of Microsoft. Big fucking deal. That 5% is still more than you will ever make in your lifetime, right? I mean, I'm just saying. I never understood that. Just saying. Anyways, okay, Vanderpump Rules. James Kennedy. Ugh, James. He's like... He's again, he's salty this time because he's not going to get invited to Ariana's Ariana. So there's 2 trips. One trip is a girls' trip that Stassi is planning to Montauk. And the best was when Sheena was like, where's that? Like, what's Montauk? Stassi's like, it's in the Hamptons. So, that was the best. And then, well, and it was a little bit awkward too when Lala was like, yeah, I can get you guys a plane if you want, because I don't like flying with people. And Katie was like, no, we'll fly with people. We have no problems flying commercial, So I don't know if Lala was being serious or not, because you kind of can't really tell. She might have been kidding. Half kidding, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, and then the other trip is Ariana's having this birthday trip in Sonoma because they're having this NASCAR race that her and Tom want to go to, so they're going to plan a birthday trip. And she's not inviting James Kennedy. Well, because James is an asshole. And James is like, oh, he's so fucking bitter about it. He's like, I can't believe it, That accent is killing me. He's like, yeah, I can't believe you invite Jax, but you don't invite me. What does that make me, you fucking asshole? It's like, yeah, you're a dick. You are a full-on dick. Sorry. I mean, that should be a question that you are asking yourself. Why is it that I'm not getting invited to these places, but if Jax, who I think is an asshole, is getting invited and I'm not, what does that mean? What does that tell you? That's what that tells you. That tells you that you're an even bigger asshole. So maybe you should rein it in a little bit. I mean, you've already got fired from both places. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give you some advice. Anyways, so that was pretty much what happened on Vanderpump Rules this week. I mean, it was mostly all about the Pulse shootings in Orlando. And it was kind of cool to see everyone just come together. It was great. And, last year there was kind of a flip-flop back and forth between SUR and Pump, just from a director standpoint and from the actual watching the television series. This year there wasn't. This year it was all about SUR, just like it has been in years past. So that was good. I mean, even if in real life she was split between the 2 places, you wouldn't know, because FYI, I haven't even eaten at Pump yet. I haven't eaten at Villa Blanca yet. Actually, I've never eaten at SUR either. I haven't been to any of Lisa's restaurants. I'm a bad gay. I've walked by SUR a million times. I parked in front of it, behind it, down the street from it. SUR it's on Robertson Boulevard, so I walk by it constantly, all the time. I have for years. I've never got in. I've eaten next door at Tortilla Republic, but I've never gone into SUR. And what's crazy is that now I couldn't, unless I had serious reservations ahead of time. I couldn't even if I wanted to, because they're so packed. It's like Tom Sandoval said on that first episode. It's like we're more packed than we've ever been before. You know who I didn't see at all this episode? Kristen. Although Jax did make a funny comment. He was like, if I had the chance to do it again, I would sleep with Ariana instead of sleeping with Kristen because Ariana's hotter. That was a little fucked up, but it was kind of funny. It was a funny joke, but it was a little bit fucked up. Anyways, that's it for Vanderpump Rules. Thank you so much for watching and for logging on, and follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules to me. And I'm going to be doing Bold and Beautiful, probably not tonight because I'll probably be asleep before I end up watching all 5 episodes of last week. But I'll probably do it tomorrow. Okay? So have a wonderful night. Peace out and wubba wubba wubba.